Yo, what's up, future billionaires and disillusioned paycheck to paycheckers? Let's get real for a sec. You know all those get-rich-quick gurus flexing Lambos? Yeah, they're selling you a fantasy. The shocking truth? Getting truly wealthy isn't about overnight wins. It's about something way less glamorous, but way more powerful.
Think of it like this. Everyone's chasing the lottery ticket, but real wealth is built brick by boring brick. It's the financial equivalent of actually enjoying vegetables instead of just craving pizza all the time. Controversial, I know.
So, you think having a good job means you've made it? Wrong. That's like thinking mastering the snooze button means you've conquered productivity.
We're constantly bombarded with images of success tied to high salaries. But here's the neuroscience dropping truth bomb. Our brains are wired for immediate gratification. That fancy coffee and those trendy clothes? Dopamine hits masking a deeper financial insecurity. We feel like we're progressing because we look like we're progressing.
This is where Stoicism whispers in our ear. Focus on what you can control. You can't always control your salary right now, but you can definitely control where your money goes. Every money you save isn't just saved. It's a tiny act of defiance against the consumerism matrix. It's you taking back the steering wheel of your life.
But here's the kicker. Just saving isn't the end game. In fact, for most of you, it's just the first uncomfortable step, and you might be stuck there longer than you think. Why? We'll dive into the financial quicksand next.
Okay, so you're saving a bit. Congrats! You've officially escaped the financial dependent level. But feeling smug already? Hold your avocado toast. Being merely financial solvent is like having a leaky boat and a slightly bigger bucket.
Habit science tells us consistency is key, but consistency in what? If your income barely covers your rising expenses thanks to inflation, you're on a hamster wheel. Psychology kicks in here. That feeling of just getting by creates stress, which often leads to more spending as a coping mechanism. Vicious cycle, right? Productivity isn't just about doing more, it's about doing the right things. Financially, this means ruthlessly analyzing your expenses. Is that daily coffee really bringing you joy, or is it just a habit draining your future potential? Think of every unnecessary expense as a tiny hole in your financial foundation.
But patching those holes is just damage control. What's the real secret to building a fortress? It involves something most people avoid, like a trip to the dentist, and it's where true financial power begins.
Ready for the unsexy truth part 2? Getting truly ahead involves something called insurance and an emergency fund. Yeah, I know, sounds about as thrilling as reading tax code.
Neuroscience again. Our brains hate uncertainty and loss. That unexpected medical bill or sudden job loss, it triggers a massive stress response, derailing any progress you've made. A solid emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of living expenses, ideally more in a metropolitan city, acts as a financial chill pill, giving you the mental space to think clearly and avoid desperate decisions. This isn't just about money, it's about emotional resilience. Stoicism reminds us to prepare for adversity. Your emergency fund is your financial armor against life's inevitable curveballs. It buys you time, options, and peace of mind, which, let's be honest, is priceless.
But having a safety net is only step 3. What happens when that net starts generating its own wealth without you having to constantly trade your time for money? That's where the real magic and a little bit of risk begins.
Okay, time to ditch the savings account mindset. Your money sitting there is like a stagnant pool. It's not growing, it's just existing. The real game changer is making your money work for you. Yes, I'm talking about investing. Psychology plays a huge role here. Fear of loss often paralyzes us. We stick to what's comfortable, even if it means missing out on potential growth. But think of it this way. Inflation is silently eating away at your savings anyway. Not investing is actually a guaranteed way to lose purchasing power over time. Habit science comes in again. Start small, be consistent, and automate your investments. Even a little bit regularly makes a massive difference in the long run. This is where productivity meets the future. Investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a system that generates passive income. Think of it as planting a seed today that will eventually grow into a money tree. It requires patience and a long-term perspective, much like cultivating any meaningful skill.
But simply throwing money at random stocks or crypto isn't a winning strategy. How do you navigate the often confusing world of investments without getting wrecked? That's the crucial final piece of the puzzle.
The final level, financial freedom. Sounds fancy, right? But it's not about yachts and private jets, unless that's your jam. It's about having options. True wealth is the ability to live life on your own terms.
Personal growth is intrinsically linked to financial growth at this stage. It's about continuously learning, adapting, and making informed decisions about your money. This also involves managing lifestyle creep. As your income grows, resist the urge to inflate your expenses excessively. Remember those dopamine hits? They can be a trap at any income level. The ultimate wealth weapon isn't a secret stock tip. It's financial literacy combined with conscious spending and consistent investing. It's about understanding how money works and making it work for you, not the other way around. It's about aligning your spending with your values and building a life that isn't dictated by your paycheck.
So, there you have it. The unsexy truth about getting rich. It's a 5-level journey from financial dependent to financial freedom. It's not about luck or magic. It's about building a solid foundation, making smart choices, and consistently making your money work for you. Think of this as your personal life manual.
If you're tired of the financial hamster wheel and want to join a community of people who are building their wealth the smart way, hit that subscribe button. Let's learn and grow together. What level are you currently on? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Peace out, and let's build those boring bricks together.